Greetings, my comrades. It's Alexmo. We're here with podcast 5 of PokéComrades, where I'm joined by my comrade Kuro,
Hello.
and I'm joined by my comrade Zano. Zano, say something. I can't hear you.
You stole my catchphrase again! Stole my damn catchphrase!
And we have a special guest. Today we're joined by Winden Trainer Zach.
Greetings, my comrades. This is Winden Trainer Zach here.
And, yeah.
Alright,
Oh, I should.
so, as you guys know, a lot of things... Wow. I was speaking and you just totally interrupted me.
What a great start.
Zano, say
I
something.
love it here.
I was gonna say, as everyone knows, there was a lot of Pokemon this week.
Was there? I know.
So, yeah, especially in regards to the Sinnoh region.
Sinnoh
So
confirmed?
today, what we're going to be talking about today is we're going to be talking about the most recent Pokemon Journeys episode. Oh my god, we got 16 viewers.
Wow. It's like 8 times 2.
I think your stream cut out already.
4 times
No.
4.
Zano, that's
Because
probably
it's
on
And,
you. Welcome, JCR,
So, yeah.
1216, and Legend of the Fallen to the chat. Alright, Zano, introduce us.
we're going to be talking about the Volkner episode. Volkner episode first, then we're going to be moving on to the Pokemon Presents. So, I say we just get into it. And I'll probably, in the order we'll probably go in is, I'll probably go either first or last, doesn't really matter. Zach can pick wherever he wants to go, and then we figure things out from there.
We're just gonna talk. So, Volkner, am I right?
I'll say that.
So yeah, that was a battle. What did you guys all think about that? That battle we got?
Alright, I'll let,
Zach, you're the guest, so I think you should, because, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk about the episode first, so if you don't want to know spoilers already, because we already watched the sub, yeah, just
Yeah,
before-
stay away for spoilers
Yeah.
if you don't want spoilers.
Yeah, get out of here.
However,
I definitely.
However, this is the double-edged sword. You are going to listen for the first time a detailed analysis and review from Lumiose Trainer Zach that it's not 2 minutes about this episode. So
Oh yeah, for real. I can
Yeah.
go more in depth now. Finally,
Yeah.
You have 3 minutes this time.
3 minutes. Oh my god.
Oh my
let's go.
god!
Makes
Oh,
a world of a
3
difference.
whole minutes. A whole extra 60 seconds.
All right. So I can just start.
Yeah, say something.
Yeah, just go right
All
ahead.
right, epic. So, first and foremost, I love the episode. Like, I love the battle. It was so good. Like, I feel like my favorite aspect of it is like, so this minor complaint that I've had with Journey's battles up until this point is that literally every time we have an important battle, it always happens like halfway through the episode because they spend like the first half like, oh, reintroducing whatever character it is, oh, flashbacks and whatnot. But what I really loved about this episode is that right from the jump is like, they mean business, bro. Like they don't mess around. They just, hey, I'm really looking forward to the battle, and then they start. Like there was no time wasted, and like it gave us more time. Like it gave us more time to focus on the battle. Nothing felt super rushed because since we have much longer time, that's what allowed the 3v3 to shine. I was worried it would be like halfway through the episode, 3v3 would go by so fast, but I feel like the battle was paced really good. This is probably the best, at least in terms of how the battle is paced. This is the best battle in Journey so far. Because like, I mean, Gengar didn't do well, but
No,
like,
Gengar did great.
I
I just want to say something. I think that one of
Go ahead.
one of the great aspects of the battle is that the pacing worked well because they didn't shove a go capture in the beginning or the middle or in the ending of the episode.
But I wanted to see Go catch an Electabuzz.
That's
0 out of
true.
10 journeys.
and also like,
yeah,
I mean,
They
some people
definitely
might
did.
complain. Some people might complain. You know how usually whenever Ash has a major battle, there's always like a secondary returning character like Drayden or like Gherkin or whatever.
Yeah.
There was no character like that for this episode, so there was less of like a commentary from like Go's end. It was literally just the battle when you think about it, which is
Yeah, and
really
those-
good.
yeah, I know a
And-
lot of people thought
Flint.
Flint would show up.
Yeah.
yeah, that would have been
But,
cool,
he
but you
didn't.
know, small
I
I
price
think
to
they're
pay
saving
for a
Flint.
longer battle.
I think they're saving Flint for later, but that's
Yeah,
just
like,
me
His,
personally.
his presence would be great if it helped Go and Cinderace with some capture, but it would kill off the pacing of the episode. So Flint being in the episode would have been great, but it's not essentially needed. Like showing the Pokédex and showing the entries for the Pokemon for the newer audience. Yeah, it worked well. Like he did the Brock roll, but with the Pokédex. So I think it worked well.
Yeah, and what I will say is that like I rewatched the original Ash versus Volkner gym battle last night, like to prepare for today, and I could say like I think this episode, like the battle was paced better than that one, because when you think about it, it had these annoying Team Rocket like cuts in between the episode every few minutes, but this one like it was paced so well. I think in the gym battle, like Volkner had a Jolteon that got taken out extremely easy and quickly. Like it was just kind of like a way to rush into like the main climax with Infernape and Luxray. But this one, I feel like every single matchup had like a decent amount of time to shine. Even Gengar, who got shafted, at least he put in some work in the beginning, which I appreciate. He went against Rotom and I think Luxray.
Yeah, because Luxray, Lucario didn't hit Luxray. Gengar hit it twice. And then Lucario hit it once, like he basically unite dunked Luxray with Aura Sphere.
That was awesome.
So basically, like, yeah,
Nice score!
Like Gengar sadly, I'm not going to say that he didn't do much, but he did two attacks, Lucario did one, so he carried Lucario. Lucario, I think that JPR is going to address this, like, he didn't lose, they made him die, it's the Maylene effect all over again.
Oh my god, yeah.
I think my favorite part of this battle is how many switches we got, because I love switches in battles. Like in a battle like say like Ash vs Salon, there's like one switch, and I don't really care for that much. But like we have like 10 or something switches in this battle.
No, strategic switches too.
Especially
can I talk about something quickly?
Yeah, exactly.
I absolutely love.
In a gym battle, the gym leader cannot switch Pokemon, but Volkner now took advantage of this tournament.
And the thing I love so much about
read them the strats, boy. Damn.
Like you have when Electivire. Now Electivire and Rotom, the two of them work so good together because Electivire has all three elemental punches. He didn't use Ice Punch this time, but he had it in the previous battle. All of those can cause a status condition. So he ended up paralyzing Lucario, swaps out to Rotom to then use Hex, which does double damage. Like, that's so smart. Like, Electivire is there to set up for Rotom. I love that.
Yeah,
exactly. There was a lot of strategy that went into this battle.
If Rotom was in this normal form, the move would make more damage because it's an actual ghost type. But Paralysis now has blue sparks, not the yellow ones, so I like that detail.
Exactly. I mean, I feel like a difference between
visually the battle was great because it's Iwane.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we were gonna get something good, but
and the music
between
we had a lot of new soundtracks for this one.
Yeah, I feel like the music really elevated the battles. There was a lot of like really good tracks. Like I think one of my favorite new ones was the one between Lucario and Electivire. Like the battle was intense, the animation was clean, and the music was so good, bro. Oh my god.
I can't wait. The new soundtrack to the
and even in the beginning of the episode when they show, Ash's Dream and Ghost Dream, they have a different soundtrack. But they used the World of Pokemon in the beginning, like they didn't use different soundtracks for the intro and the episode. No, they used the World of Pokemon for the intro to lead to the episode.
Exactly. It just worked so much better.
Yeah, and we got the eye catch back, so the eye catch is going to be for Project Mew episodes and World Coronation Series episodes.
Yeah, I just think that again, I've been trying this for a little while. The difference between this battle and every other Journeys battle is I feel like there was a lot more thinking that went into how this battle was going to play out. Because if you think about like the Irish or Karina battle, it was just, Gengar faints, someone else comes in, takes them out, Dragonite comes in, takes out Minshao, then Lucario comes in, Dragonite takes that out.
Okay, it's all Alex, your stream was buffering with low length.
Yeah, I saw it buffered for like 2 seconds. We're back on though.
Okay.
Everything's running good.
Welcome back.
Can you repeat, Seno, please?
I was gonna say the difference between the battle there and the battle now is that it just worked a lot better. Cause I feel like there was a lot more stretch. Oh my god, 37 viewers! Holy shit!
Hello, viewers.
Yeah.
No, but I feel like the difference between this battle and the battle that happens like before in Journeys is that there was just a lot more strategy because they were switching over and over and over again. Ash and Vulcan were coming up with some really unique strategies. Especially, I think there was just a lot of good ones there, and I
Yeah,
think that the
like
best thing.
there is this moment where Lucario is channeling reversal and Rotom uses air slash, and Lucario, instead of dodging, he purposely, goes into the air slash to get more damage, and then Voltner says the aura
Yeah.
Pokemon lives up to their name. Like, okay, okay. It
Yeah,
was a,
no, that's really solid. Now there is one thing that I do really want to bring up. Finally, Journeys didn't feel like they brought a character back just to bring them back. I
Yes.
don't like when I saw Volkner today. I wasn't like, "Oh my God, it's Volkner! He's back! He carried the episode." No, he just came back to battle, and they just had a good battle. It's what This is what the PWC should be every single time. Bringing back old characters where they actually make sense to come back. Like for perfect examples, there's been instances such as like Karina where she came back, yeah, and she did it in a way where it battled, but I felt like that episode was more focused on, oh my God, it's Karina instead of it's just a battle.
yeah, it's more
So I feel
focused on
like this time it
it's more
definitely
focused, it's more focused on the character than the battle itself.
Wait,
yeah, but
hold
this
up.
time it was more focused on
Time
the
out. I
battle.
just noticed. Wait, did the stream end or something, or am I just
Hold on,
lost?
it's
Yeah,
buffering.
yeah, and it's restarting again. Like, I
The
don't know
whole
if
thing
it's-
is getting recorded on VOD, so this will all be
Okay.
re-uploaded. Yeah, it's back on now. I don't know, that might happen like 2 times. It happened last time I streamed. Whole thing's being recorded. It should be all good. So don't worry.
Okay.
But continue, whoever was talking.
It was Zano.
Alright,
Yeah,
Zano.
continue.
Yeah, no, I was just saying that it worked the whole battle worked really well. Now, if I had to say there was one thing I didn't like about it, it's such a good battle, honestly. But I feel like
I've got one
if there was one
complaint.
thing I didn't like, I really wish they didn't use the Ash victory song during the Z move. Like, it works fine, it makes sense that they used it, but I feel like they could have like easily used like a Sun and Moon track or hell even opening version 2 of 123. I feel like an insert song would have made it a lot more impactful. But I feel like no matter what, the animation was clean, the battle was solid, the episode was solid in itself. Ash obviously is moving up in the ranks, and yeah, the PWC is looking more exciting than it's honestly ever been.
I have one problem with this battle that I want to bring up quickly. I don't
Not enough
know-
Palpitoad.
Yeah, there was not enough Palpitoad. I mean, it would have been super effective against Volkner. He really should have brought Palpitoad back. No, but in all seriousness, I do not like that he used the Z move here. And I don't have a problem with him, like, the motor drive stuff. I think it's fine that, like, because they introduced it early in the episode, but I don't like the Z move here, because it felt like an automatic win button, you know? Like, oh, I use the Z move, I win. And that's kind of how it was treated all through Sun and Moon, but it was fine because it only showed up kind of randomly. But here it's like, he purposely brings it back, and he just automatically wins with it. I don't know.
I just feel that using the Z move, it kind of cheapens out the last time it was used.
Yeah.
So I think that's the issue that I have. Like, don't get me wrong, the episode was great and all, but I don't know. Like the battle, I think that the battle ranks higher than the episode. The episode, it feels weird because I don't know. It just feels super weird. Like I think it's because Ash already battled Voltner, and Voltner, the only new Pokemon he brought was Rotom. I feel like they could have, bring
Nothing.
Electros from again the World Tournament of Black and White too, but that's
Did you say
Imagine-
black and white?
Imagine him with like a Toxtricity.
I do enjoy that Electivire learned Wild Charge because that's basically a weaker version of Volt Tackle, and even Voltner remarks that Pikachu now has Electro Web, and Electivire learned Iron Tail because it was the move that Pikachu defeated him the last time. So Voltner learned some tricks from Ash. So
Yeah, no, I think that it was a solid battle, but come on, guys. Are we gonna talk about the champion in the room?
Yeah.
Ash, the Alola champion.
I know, right? Came back, man. It was crazy.
Wait,
I
Ash is the
can't-
champion? I thought he wanted Kalos.
Shut
Nah.
up.
I'll shut up
Shut
now.
up. Shut up.
But
Stop
yeah.
talking. Oh, Cynthia has been confirmed for the Masters 8.
I like
God,
this.
It was
I am
was only-
I'm
it was a
so
matter of time.
surprised.
it was a matter of time.
We
No.
just
It
need
was-
Steven and
it was
Diantha
inevitable.
now.
Yeah.
No,
But it
it's
was a
so
nice
good.
No,
surprise.
ew,
I wasn't
did
expecting
you
to
say
see her make like a
Diantha?
physical.
I did just say
Ew.
Diantha. She's
Ew.
great. I
No,
love her in the
no, no.
anime.
No,
I don't think
no.
Diantha is going to show up because she's very busy with her acting schedule. If anything.
She doesn't seem like the type who would like be focused on a
Yeah.
If any other champion
Yes,
is gonna
like,
comment
same-
here,
same-
it's
like,
gonna be
same-
Steven, and it's gonna be probably Iris.
Yeah, Iris
I'd
could get
say.
into the
And
top
any
8.
other champion. No, but there's only one thing though. It seems that B's gonna be in the Masters 8.
No, not
Yeah.
I
true.
don't think so.
No.
Because
It cannot
during that
be.
section, it was just like Satoshi is getting ready for all of his future opponents or something like that. Like
Like it was,
they didn't specifically say B was Masters 8. And
Yeah.
if you look
But
at
yeah, but
hold
now
on,
we
hold on.
know.
If you look at the image at the end with like the 4 of them, like Lance and Leon and everyone, on the left there's 5 silhouettes of people. So altogether
Yeah.
there's 10 people in that image. There cannot be 10 people in the Masters 8. Therefore, not everyone there is a Masters 8 member.
Yeah. If anything,
Okay,
like,
well, yeah, that makes
and
sense.
even-
But
even-
you guys
even-
realize,
like even in the
I'll
Iris
show
episodes,
interest.
like even in the Iris episodes, like for the hyperclass, B and Greplock are there. So if anything, B should be
last
the
one.
match. It should be the match that allows Ash to enter the master class.
But guys, come on. We've been confirmed that Ash will be not only taking on Leon, not only taking on B, but Lance and
Yo.
Cynthia.
Well, we
Yo.
don't know if he'll necessarily battle all of them, but he better.
I don't
Well,
think he'll
well,
battle
he's good.
Lance. I think Lance
well,
was just there because
okay.
we already know he's
Yeah,
confirmed.
yeah,
I'm
but-
telling you
but-
right now,
okay, but-
Ash is
but
fighting
here's the thing,
Cynthia,
but-
and it's gonna
but
be
here's-
amazing.
But here's the thing. The Masters 8 in the end of the season, that's when they do the brackets. If Ash enters the class earlier, he can battle without the bracking system. So we are not going. We might have master class battles for Ash, like 3 bracket and maybe more out of the brackets. But yeah, versus Lance, like because people are saying, oh, it's Raihan, Cynthia, Leon, and I'm like, Lance. Lance is the first champion, and Lance used, shiny Gyarados. So I think that Ash should battle Lance because Ash is the kid from Kanto representing Alola, and Lance is a guy from Johto representing Johto and Kanto. So I think that there's, something there that they can, address.
See, like the thing with that is like as much as I love like that idea, and I do want to see Ash battle Lance, I don't think it's gonna happen because since it's a bracket thing, like Ash is only gonna get to battle 3 of them. And the fact that obviously we know Leon is gonna be the
Cynthia
last
and Leon
one,
has to be-
Cynthia, and I think it has
Yeah,
to be
yeah,
Ryan
yeah,
just
yeah,
because
yeah, but-
the
but
intro
here's-
keeps teasing
Yeah, but
Raihan.
here's the thing, like, Leon battled Raihan like number 1, number 7, but it wasn't in the bracket. It was, before the brackets were in the end of the
Honestly,
season.
though, I feel like
Yeah.
if Ash is the battle of Raihan, and I think I'm pretty positive he will. Do you guys think it will be top 8 or top 4?
Oh,
Top
I'm.
8.
I hope top 8 because Cynthia deserves better than that.
Yeah.
I think I want it to be top.
And
8,
Raihan is like
but
the 7th strongest. He's at the
narratively-
bottom end of the top 8.
Narratively speaking, though, it would make more sense for Ash to fight Raihan in the top 4. Sadly,
Yeah, like
That's
it-
that's
it-
Leon's
it-
main
it-
rival.
Yeah, it defeats
the
you know,
last
Leon.
hurdle Ash has to. The last hurdle Raihan and Ash have to come overcome
I'm
each
just-
other to
I'm
face
just,
their
you know-
quote unquote rival for the series.
I'm just more curious in regards, like, if Iris makes it to the top 8. Like, Iris has, great... She has, great competition. Lance, Raihan, Cynthia, maybe even Leon. The issue is, Iris making to the Masters 8 just to lose? Shows up to be jobbed again? I don't know how to feel about it.
It's gonna happen, so just
Well, okay.
accept it.
Well,
Wait, hold on. I just thought of the best thing ever. So if we're wondering who's in the Masters 8, I think I know who's gonna beat Leon and even beat Ash as well. I'm pretty sure Lotta's gonna be the next world champion. Just think
I'm going
about
to
it.
actually murder you. You know what? You know what? Just
Okay.
because you said that, you're getting timeout.
If there's anyone who
Getting
could beat
timeouts.
Lotta,
I
the
wonder
stream can
if
still hear
Flint-
me, even if you server mute me.
I wonder if Flint will like, because the thing is like, you know, Diantha, she's very busy. I don't know if they are going to show Alan or not. Steven,
I don't want
like,
Diantha.
like,
Diantha would be
like,
so
the thing
boring.
is that Steven, you know, Steven is it should be the representative of Owen. If they want to represent, you know, just Gen 3 overhaul, they could have Brandon there. I don't know. It like, cause Steven is strong, like he battled Alan and you know the Primals and Mega Rayquaza. But I don't know if Steven has the schedule or even the interest to be in this competition.
I just
Like,
another thing is I see a lot of people saying
I will
Alan
say
is a
this.
potential.
I will say this. Steven against Alan in the Masters 8, like to rekindle that rivalry that they had in the Mega Evolution specials. I'm just so
Yeah.
glad that, you know, we are getting to, you know, have televised matches. Like, yeah.
Honestly though, like when people talk about the argument of Alon, I personally 110% disagree with that because Alon said to himself that he wanted to start from scratch.
Yeah.
I feel like Alon's character arc no longer has any interest of becoming the strongest. He only entered the Kalos League just to battle Ash, and that was because of Greninja. Ash now doesn't even have Greninja. So I feel like it make much more sense for Alon to be part of, say, Project Mew or part of a
Yeah.
side, a one-off Kalos arc.
Yo.
I will say Project Mew because, you know, Mewtwo has a Mega Evolution. So if we get Mega Mewtwo X,
Okay, now I'm wondering, what if like Alon and Sawyer ended up becoming friends after the league and like working together to do research? That'd be kind of cool. I
That
don't know.
definitely didn't happen.
I know.
Really hard.
Yeah. Like if anything, Sawyer met Sophocles because Sophocles went to Moss Deep.
True.
But yeah, like the Voltner battle. Again, like the battle was great. The episode just feels weird. I don't know if it's, you know, me watching the first one last night. Like I don't dislike the episode, but I'm not going to say that it's the best thing ever since sliced bread. But like this episode feels like this should be like people are hyped and whatever, and like more power to them, I think. But this episode is just doing what should be the narrative norm. Like
Literally! Journey's on episode, what, 77? Now it's
like
just
like,
starting to
peop-
pick
like,
up.
I will not discredit that this might have been, you know, Journey's best battle, but the bar was not set that high to begin with in the first place.
I feel like Journey's
That's
just,
a good point.
the new director definitely changed things up.
Yeah,
Mhm.
most
like-
definitely.
It made-
What I
it
really
made a
liked
lot of
about-
sense.
What I really liked about this battle is that like it felt like more like how traditional gym battles were treated. You know what I mean? I like that because we got the revelation that Ash and Vulcan are going to be
Exactly.
battling last week. That just saved us so much time by not having to set that up in the beginning of this episode, showing Ash and go travel, meeting Vulcaner again, having some exchanges, and then battling halfway through the episode. We got that out of the way
Exactly,
last week,
no.
so we can just
Yeah.
get right into
Mhm.
it. Like, I was so
No,
pumped.
technically we got like 2 minutes
My
of them.
my
like, just,
one
like,
nitpick.
literally a minute of them just
My
like,
one
Yeah,
nitpick.
it was just them meeting up. But man, go, my guy. You named in universe the Pikachu Niam's
Sato Pika's
Oh,
dead though.
yeah. Oh, go
He
here.
did,
Must
he
be
literally-
fuming right now.
Guys,
I
go,
don't see the problem with
go
them naming
officially
no
name
actions.
Ash's Zero and get mad, go haters.
Get
Reminds
mad,
me
go
when
Sims, get
Bonnie's
mad,
the
get
one who
mad,
named
get
Ash Greninja.
Exactly.
Sato Shigeko.
Yo, speaking of Ash Greninja, when Pikachu got hit, you know, Ash felt pain.
Yeah.
Like,
Phenomenon. That was weird.
yeah, like, yo, Ash Pikachu, like,
Bro, they're battling Leon and they use the Z move, Gigantamax, and Bond Phenomenon at the same time.
Bruh. Mega Z Max.
Mega Z Max.
I just don't like, you know, like the motor drive. Like, I don't know how to feel about that because
Oh,
I'm just-
only the light trio Z moves of Alola, only those can bypass abilities. I know that what they were going for, like, oh, Electivire got so overcharged, and wink wink nudge nudge, Legends Arceus will not have abilities, so be prepared for that. But I don't know, it feels like I like the battle is there, but it feels like Ash is just, winning with, like, in the most catch-em way possible. And it's
Yeah.
like, and it's OS Ash, like Kanto Ash. Like, look, sprinkles, aim for the horn, kind of, wins.
I would say
weird.
my
Like
least.
I like when I first watched it, I really loved the episode, right? And then when it got to that ending, I was like, I had to
What
sit
episode
on
are
it
we
for
talking
a
about?
while.
I just
Wait, so when I was watching, hold on, we're talking about the Z move stuff, but like when I was watching it and they're switching all around, I'm like, oh, so Ash won't use the Z move against Electivire, and then Lucario and Luxray tie, and then they sent out Pikachu and Electivire. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
No.
but like, look,
Yeah.
the Z move,
I
that last
will
part is
say
my
this.
least
I will-
favorite
I will
of the
say
battle.
This. Like, I will say this.
Yeah.
If the if we didn't saw the Z move in the preview, I don't know if it would be, the old switcheroo of, oh, Ash is bringing this, but if we didn't got a preview, imagine that, Ash just switches at the last minute and like, yo, use Breakneck Blitz. Because
Yeah.
Pikachu didn't use Quick Attack in this battle.
Or even, what if, like, imagine Lucario has, like, Metal Claw and he used the Steel Z move with
yeah,
Lucario.
the Cork
Or,
Crash. Speaking of moves, apparently Lucario still has Psychic, so that recap with Dazzling Gleam.
oh yeah,
Either
not
like
Greninja. Gengar.
they either lied to us like the road trip in the opening, or they are foreshadowing a future that it's being postponed.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I would say it was.
But Leon shows up, so Leon is in the opening since January. He finally shows up. He's sitting in a chair.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Also-
You only saw the
he's-
back of his head, bro.
And I'm just
Yeah.
thinking, that
Oh,
room
Leon.
is that his living room? Because who just has one chair in their living room? You have couches, you have
Hey,
sofas, you have a couple
hey,
chairs.
TV.
Hey, in Twilight Wings, Hop sits on the floor, so
Well, isn't that
Like,
like a thing in
like,
Japanese
do you
Yeah,
have-
households?
he's a peasant.
like if you go to Leon's home in Sword and Shield, like most likely just spends his money on hats.
Leon probably spends all of his money buying GPSs.
Yeah, like that's basically the in-universe reason why there's no road trip. Like Leon got lost in the opening. Like, oh, I'm here. I don't know if we're going to get a new opening, like because that's the.
I'm surprised we didn't get a
topic.
new opening today or last
I'm
week.
tired of this third opening, bro. It's been longer than the second opening, and I like that one better, to be honest.
Yeah.
No, it's just
I do like the moment where Pikachu and Electivire they use Iron Tail, and then Grookey like it's looking at it still like, oh Grookey, you can't learn the move, like Tweki and Rillaboom don't have tails.
well,
but-
Mankey
but
could learn the move.
Yeah, that's why Primeape in Pokepark has Iron Tail, because Mankey, that's the whole joke. in
Pokepark.
Yeah.
Me and all the
but
boys
I
play
I
Pokepark.
do like how Grookey sees Electivire, because it's a monkey seeing an electric gorilla. But I don't know, it feels like Electivire lost to Pikachu again, and we already saw two Electivires in Journeys. It was Gary in action, and it was Paul in a flashback. So I don't know. Again, I feel like Electros would be a better surprise.
And it
Yeah,
doesn't have
I feel
motor
like-
drive.
Hey, did
The whole problem is
did
like,
someone say a Pokemon from Unova?
yes, it's give me a shitty Unova Pokemon, Palpitoad. There we go. I'm kidding. I mean, I'm not, but like, yeah. Going back to the whole motor drive thing, like it bothered me a little bit because I was just like, so like, why, like, but like I get it, right? Because it's like the whole thing is, I guess they didn't want to have Luxray be the last Pokemon because that was the last Pokemon in their gym battle. It'd be like a repeat. But then, like,
Yeah,
the whole
I
thing
feel
is
like
like
it
you're stuck with
definitely
this
be better.
awkward position where it's like you're stuck with a Pokemon that uses motor drive, and okay, you can go with the explanation, like, and I guess that's the explanation that they kind of went for, but it was just like a quick line from Volkner, like, oh, it was even stronger than motor drive or some shit like that. But it's like, all right, it overpowered it, it wasn't enough, but it's like it causes that weird moment where it's like, some people are gonna be upset, some people are gonna be confused because the whole thing with motor drive is, oh, it absorbs electric type moves, and if you think about it from like an anime standpoint, technically they could do whatever they want. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, but it's like it's still a little bit weird. Like watching it a second time, I enjoyed it a lot more, and it doesn't bother me as much. It's still a little weird. Like I kind of wish that wasn't the case, but hey, it is what it is.
I feel like this episode is it's weird, but it was fun. Like it was actually watching a sports match. So I think
Yeah.
that's what matters the most.
Yeah.
I
think
feel
my
like
favorite
personally,
detail-
I feel
also,
like
also I just want to say something. I'm so glad I kind of got Ash's ranking up right.
big
so-
brain math skills. Okay, but I was
Yeah.
gonna say, personally, I'd love to see Pokemon take a more like Beyblade approach to how they handle the actual battles, because like in Beyblade is treated more as like a sport, or like, Pokemon is more just kind of treated as its own thing. But I feel like if Pokemon were to be more based around sports and like rankings and stuff, maybe have like teams traveling the world or some crap. Maybe the next season of the Pokemon anime, if they really want to keep Ash, is that Ash joins a team to travel the world for the Pokemon, like a Pokemon Team World Championship or some crap like that.
Yeah, like being a part of a team.
With Go,
I
the
think that'd
next
be a
world
cool direct-
champion.
Okay, so
Oh yeah.
I'm seeing the chat and well the preview for next week of Drizzile and Kecleon. So do we,
All my
um,
boys
Oh, yeah,
love
hold on.
Kecleon.
Yeah, we can talk about the preview quickly before we go into.
Oh wait, I gotta go watch it.
Bruh.
Alright, well, I'll give a little recap of the preview based on memory.
I'm just
the-
gonna go watch it. It's 70. It's like 30
the
seconds.
the ending is the same ending as the episode 60.
But yeah, they reused that.
They reused
They even reused like the what type is super effective segment with the yeah.
Yeah, so
why
maybe
is that Chipmunk?
maybe the ending, they circle the ending like every 8 to 9 episodes.
Yeah, it's
So-
interesting. Like I feel like
I do like in the ending of the episode, like Ash and Pikachu, they get the win, and then Ash hugs Pikachu, and then like Pikachu, like that's my boy, like he basically pulls off a Lion King like Pikachu. So I like that. I want to see that when he eventually defeats Leon. if anything.
Savenya.
Also, I got my Lucario Luxray Sinnoh Black and Blue cat dog fight in a way. So there's that.
yeah, yeah.
You know what? It was just a great episode overall. So before we move on to the bigger, more intense topic, rankings. Personally, episode was great, battle was great, pacing was awesome, little nitpicks here and there, solid 9 out of 10 for me.
I'd give it a 9. Kuro, you're next.
Well, man, I'm going to be very harsh on this one. I'm giving it a 6.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, like I'm sorry, like the episode, was fun, but it didn't do much for me. Like it's not something that I will re-see again. I think that's the problem that Journey still has. They don't have replay value. When I was watching the episode this morning, I was ranking it a 4. Like this episode, it's really weird in terms of the battle and the episode where the battle is. They don't match in my eyes. And it's not, Go didn't caught Pokemon or Flint didn't show up. No, it's just the battle feels super weird, and maybe that's because it's kind of a repeat, like Ash battling Voltner again. I don't know, like I like how they bring the character back, and I don't know, it feels super weird because Voltner is basically stronger, but Ash using his recent team, and they like just you watch, people are going to say, oh, is Lucario stronger than Infernape because he defeated Luxray? No.
I mean, Inferno did get nerfed pretty hard in Journeys.
Like I don't know. I think it's
Technically, Lucario tied with Luxray.
Yeah,
Infernape defeated it, so Infernape is still stronger.
Yeah, but
I just feel that it's super. It's still very weird for me. Like this episode was the definition of mid. Personally, like I rank it at a 4. Now I'm going more with a 6 because the things here and there, like the music and the dialogue, but the episode didn't like it didn't do much for me, honestly. Like, it's nothing against the episode. They are, stepping up their game, and they are reinforcing stuff. Like, they are basically retelling the obvious. Like, oh, Leon is watching the battle. Cynthia is in the Masters 8. Like, it was never a matter of if, only of when. And I'm here watching this episode. Like, this should be the norm. Why are people hyped with something that it should be the norm? Like, oh, this is the saving grace of journeys. No, this should be the standard.
No, I feel that.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, sorry if I'm being harsh on the episode, but it didn't do as much for me as might have done for more people. So I'll rank it a 6.
All right, Zach. What about you? Or
I
do you
don't want
want-
to spoil my
Yeah.
ranking because I've got my
Yeah.
review coming out tomorrow. But what I will say is like, unlike Kuro, I don't hate the episode. No, I'm kidding, Kuro. But like, no, I think for me at least, it kind of lived up to my expectations. I try not to keep them too high. I just wanted to see a good battle, and I got that at the end of the day. I enjoyed it. I mean, people watch Pokemon for different reasons, so obviously, like, there are some things people look out for in any episode, right? That maybe are some things that I don't look out for, and vice versa. And for a battle like this, I think it got the job done. For me, it was good.
Yeah.
And
I
I feel like
the episode delivered. Like it
Yeah.
did what it set up to do. Show how the hyperclass battles are going to be.
exactly, and as well as I feel like, unlike maybe let's say like the Karina battle or even Iris to some extent, where like it feels like they were brought back, cool, they had a good battle, but it feels like they got nerfed a little bit. I feel like Volkner like proved his strength, like in the switching.
If
and
anything,
everything, like,
Volkner got better.
yeah,
Yeah.
like it made Volkner look even
Like-
better, which is
like, if-
crazy.
I'm just kind of sad, like yo, you like Voltner took his Prozac pills and he still loses. Like, what the hell, man?
Took his Prozac. That's what I take, but
All right.
Oh,
Do you
man.
guys want to do the preview then?
Well, the preview is
Swabble is
just,
sad.
Drizzle and Ekleon is just that. Like, we're going to
It's
see Drizzle. and
honestly, I'm not even really
You
excited.
finally see Drizzle do something, man. Wow.
Yeah.
Drizzle does shit.
Drizzle's
Oh my
evolution
God.
should have been Cinderace coming and training it so it would get out of its
Hey,
depression.
I haven't seen the spoilers. What the hell?
There is no spoilers.
Yeah.
I'm a
this was
spoiler.
being meant spoiler free.
Nah. But yeah, there's really not much in the
Nice.
Preview.
Anyway, no, shut up.
what? Okay.
Stop talking.
Like,
What I will say about the preview and whatnot, right? All right, it's a Drizzle focused episode. Why did it take this long? Like, this is literally the one thing that I was worried about that was gonna happen to Sobble after he evolved. Like, they literally evolved Sobble to shove him in a cave so Grookey can have the spotlight as a cute starter, and then Drizzle is just never gonna be seen again. And now he is. Wow. After like how many freaking episodes has it been?
Over
like, maybe,
10,
like,
I think.
15.
16.
Jesus Christ! Like, it's
16.
so annoying. He made that one cameo in the Morpeko episode, I think
Yeah.
it was.
Mhm.
But it's like, where has he been? Where like it's so annoying. I mean, I'm glad he's finally getting shine, but like, damn.
Yeah.
Journeys.
Anyway,
Anyway,
it feels very out of place. But yeah. Okay, so
anyway.
now we should.
Although Ash battled Volkner in today's episode, everyone else is gonna have a chance to battle him on November 19th of this year with the release of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl.
Oh, I was confused
we
because I
got a-
thought you
Oh, I
said
thought you
we were
talking
gonna
about
battle Ash.
I was
Yeah,
like, wait, yeah, I was like, we're battling Ash. What?
I want to battle Ash. No,
Who knows? Maybe Ash is in the game. Okay, so we got a brand new look at the game, an extensive look at the game.
Yeah.
Now let's just go first.
I'm
We'll go the same
talking
order.
about my
I
one
feel like this
problem
time what we should do
first.
is- Okay, well, no, that's what we're gonna go in turns.
You got an error.
yeah. Hold on, give it a moment. It just disconnected for a second, so give it a moment to.
I think the podcast
was
is
the
going to be in
viewership.
it's going to be in fractions.
Yeah, it should be fine. Like it took like what? Yeah, we're back up. It took 30 seconds or 30 minutes before the next one. I don't know. My Wi-Fi's been bad lately. Again, the whole thing's on a VOD, so I'll be able to post it on YouTube and should be all good
Okay.
then.
All right, so what I was gonna say is,
Zeno, you go.
Hello?
Yeah, Zeno, you go.
Yeah. What then we're gonna do is we'll go Zach, Alex, Kuro, and then me, for the next 2 sections.
All right.
First of
All
all, does anyone have to say anything about Pokemon Unite, Masters Cafe?
Where's Blastoise?
Yeah, where's
Yeah,
Blast?
where's
Altaria?
Blastoise?
Altaria was in the first ever trailer. Not here anymore, apparently. They've scrapped the best Pokemon.
Okay, I guess that Cafe Remix, yeah, woo! Okay,
Yeah,
Shut up.
They pull,
all right.
Yeah, they pull off a Master ZX on that.
Pokemon
one.
Sleep,
All right.
bro. Where's Pokemon Sleep?
Where's
It fell
Pokemon
asleep.
Sleep? I want to sleep with Pokemon.
Where's Detective Pikachu 2?
All right. So, Zach, you're up first. Everyone go on mute so we can he can.
I don't wanna go
Alright,
on
so
mute.
Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. When we first got the the initial trailer and the anniversary, like, all the memes and the jokes. Oh, what the heck? Why is it chibi? Oh, why does it look like a shitty mobile game? Why does it look like plastic? I tried to be open-minded. I wasn't expecting that, right? None of us were, to be honest. But then I made the tweet that freaking blew up like last week that was like, oh, people can finally talk about something other than the 5 seconds we got from the Switch OLED trailer, right? But what I will say, like, that did give us a glimpse at the changes that the games was gonna have, and it was like, oh shoot, look at the little texture details and whatnot. And I feel like this trailer that we got, like, it blew me away. Like, you know what I mean? I already knew kind of what to expect. All right, it's gonna be not 1-to-1, but it's gonna be similar to Diamond and Pearl, right? In the way that the game is framed and stylized and the chibi and whatever. But then, like, just like the attention to whoa, voice crack. Just like the attention to detail, right? And everything that they just updated, like all the characters, the textures, it just looks so good to me. I was like, oh, it kind of like, it's not close to like what is it, Link's Awakening, but at least they're trying to make it better than what it was. You know what I mean?
I think it looks absolutely beautiful, personally.
It looks
I think
tasty,
it looks-
bro. Like, I want to eat it.
It looks.
The game looks really good.
Come here, Lucas and Dawn.
I don't love the chibis, but I don't hate them. I think the game looks really good for what it is.
I'm gonna be honest, I love the chibis because honestly, I've missed the old Pokemon experiences, like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black and White. I miss playing Pokemon games like that, and we're not gonna get that with the normal 3D games. So I think it's kind of cool we're returning to old form here. And I think honestly, no matter what you say about the game, it's going to be fun, and I think Ilka definitely did a fantastic job with the game.
I
From what we've
have
seen so
I
far.
have a
Ilka.
single nitpick that I'm gonna say now, if you guys don't mind. The Platinum deck seems to be locked to the underground. The little hideaways. It seems to be the only way you get the Platinum Pokemon.
I mean, but at
That-
least it's
that
still
doesn't
there.
Yeah, it's there. Like, I feel like, because one of my worries when they first revealed the game, right, is like, oh, this is gonna be a faithful remake, and I'm like, oh shit, is this just gonna be Diamond and Pearl on the Switch? Because Diamond and Pearl has a lot of problems, and Platinum is what fixes all of that. When people talk about how good Sinnoh is, it's because of Platinum, not Diamond and Pearl, right?
Diamond and
we got
Pearl.
the reveal. Yeah, when we got the reveal of like the underground Pokemon hideaways, it's like, oh, this is how you can get some of the Platinum Pokemon, so that's good. You still have the Diamond
And more,
Pearl
and
more,
like,
yeah.
Like you see Sandret, Slugma, Nomal.
So like, if you want to have a very faithful traditional Diamond and Pearl playthrough, you don't have to ever go to the underground, and it's like you're playing Diamond and Pearl. But if you want to kind of switch it up and get different Pokemon that aren't normally available, then you can go underground. It's not like, I feel like it's not something that's like locked in the post game, or it's something that you have to do like really hard tasks
like
to
honestly,
accomplish.
it feels very weird. Like geographically, it feels weird that the lava volcano hideaway, it's not in the Mount Stark, but they want for people to have fire types.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Kuro, did you say Sentret was in the underground?
Yeah.
Sentret,
Wait,
yeah, Sentret.
Sentret's not in Sword and Shield. National Dex confirmed?
Nah, they want the national dex is it's like don't expect that they are going to bring Unova Pokemon in afterwards. Like if we get until
Cries in Unova.
like because like they are going with the let's go route, like Pokemon follow you, you get customization and skin tone. So Horus Horus didn't have that.
Fallen Dawn is cursed.
London is first. I saw that, I was like, what the?
Yeah,
No, I
like,
never watched
like
London.
they are being faithful to an extent, but then you see, for example, you see the rock smash in Orborg Mines, you see the cut tree in Eterna, you see the rock climb in Mount Coronet. I don't know if we are going to get secret techniques or not. I don't know how they're going to do HMs, because now we ride the bike, right? And we have a helmet now, and while riding the bike.
Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't notice that detail.
Yeah, I guess that we just have to wait and see, but the game looks better.
Now you actually have safety while riding.
Like when people say like game footage not final, like they mean it. Like,
They mean it, bro.
They really mean it.
Bro, especially people
Chibi
can't
Cynthia.
judge a game from the first time they see it.
Oh, Chibi Cynthia. We also have that Bop from Team Galactic, and when you battle the Grunts and Cyrus, you have the backgrounds, and even like the floor, they have the shades and the reflection. That's a nice detail.
Also, there was a couple of OSTs that they played during the trailer that is not from Diamond and Pearl. It's like
Bro, the Team Galactic theme.
Yeah.
That was the bop. I hope it wasn't just like a trailer song.
If
Like, I
I'm
hope it's
being
actually in the
honest,
game.
like I think everything looks great, but I don't really love how the trailer was set up. I felt like it was kind of ended weirdly. Like they would randomly like zoom in on a text box and like a specific piece of text in a text box. I don't know. It felt like it was very like cheaply
They're
put
emphasizing
together.
on time and space.
Yeah.
Because I think the way they set up that trailer, it's like, although a lot of us know Diamond and Pearl, right? We know these are remakes. We know what to expect. There are some people who haven't played Diamond and Pearl. It's been like, what, 15 years or something like that?
Mhm.
So they framed the trailer in a way that's like, it's a new experience. Because it is a new experience to some people.
Yeah,
So
because
they
now we are going to play with one screen. Like the underground, you can actually touch, the switch. Even the hideaways, you get, the screen within the screen. The battle system, it's going to be, like in Let's Go, like in terms of visuals. I just want to say something. Like when we saw the hideaways, like we see Munchlax in that snowy area, and I'm like, well, people are not going to have the issue of finding Munchlax in honey trees anymore.
Thank God, that is the worst. I still haven't gotten a Munchlax from a honey tree. I've never gotten one.
Have you actually not? You never got one?
No, it's so annoying.
I do enjoy how in the secret base we see a statue of Charizard and Venusaur, because red and green turns 25. That was a neat detail. The hideaways. Am I the only one when I first saw that? Like, is this Mystery Dungeon?
Yeah, it has like the Mystery Dungeon vibe.
It looked a lot like Mystery Dungeon, yeah.
Yeah, it felt a lot like Mystery Dungeon.
In my personal opinion, the Diamond and Pearl remakes, they look amazing. Personally, I don't think they're gonna be. I think people went into this expecting way too much out of a remake. This Pokemon game really takes the word remake.
Literally.
It's remake.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
just a remake,
because
which
people,
is not bad.
yeah,
But people expected this giant like open world.
We were
Sinnoh.
expecting Sword and
Mega.
Shield and Sinnoh pretty much.
Everyone was
and they-
expecting
Well, the thing is that
Pokemon
they-
Legends Arceus in BDSP.
The thing is though, like I feel like
they were expecting. Yeah, they were
It was-
expecting.
I feel- We're expecting way too much. But I feel like
megas, like they were expecting megas and gimmicks, and I'm,
I'm
like,
expecting
like
Megas.
when you focus on the actual game and not the mechanics around it much, like look at what happens, right? You actually have a good product to sell.
Also, I understand people who get mad at the game for not having the Let's Go art style when the games are literally developed by two different companies.
Yeah. Which is, we do have besides the underground, the customization place. It's the place where it was the game corner. So I'm glad that they are using.
I wanted to go gambling.
The Sinnoh
like,
Games
they are-
Corner theme is so
like,
good.
They are reusing the house for a different aspect. So
I mean, that's nice.
I wanted to go
Oh,
gambling.
by the way, Pokemon following you. We haven't mentioned that yet.
I don't
Oh
care.
yeah, that's awesome.
I
Yeah,
don't
like,
I don't see the
it's
appeal.
like-
They're just kind of there.
I think it's going to be a norm from now on. Like Let's Go had it, the Sword and Shield DLC had it, and I think that in this style, Pokemon following you, it feels very Art Gold and Soul Silver, to the point that
Yes.
like you are walking and they don't get left behind, and then they
Except
teleport.
Weasel sort of, kind of, a little bit
Yeah.
at the end of the trailer when they faded out just before
Yeah.
You think I didn't notice that, Ilka?
The thing is though, I feel like
For the most part, yeah, it's like hard.
Ilka is the Game Freak told Ilka remake Diamond and Pearl, and they fucking remade Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of such, because we are not going to get competitive, because they need to focus on Sword and Shield more, right? Because we didn't have two worlds. Like, people who wanted Dynamax in this game, like, why? It would discredit Galar and it would ruin the lore. Like, you want a battle? Go to the Union Room. We still have the GTS there. We have the Paul Park there. Maybe they are going to become, the Go Park from Let's Go. But the infrastructures are there. The battle tower. So again, guys, Masuda worked in auras. What were you expecting a battle? I think people should not be mad that the battle frontier is not here, because it would make auras look even worse.
Yeah.
And the things that they are introducing to this remake, it feels like they are compensating. There is no need.
Yeah, at least there's a battle tower, but still, it's
game
like
just
I'm fine with
I
at
mean,
least just the
I
battle
mean,
tower.
I mean, of course there is a battle tower. Like, Barry's father could not be unemployed, He needs a job.
I just think that this game is just, excuse me, this game just, it looks so much fun.
yeah.
Oh,
just-
definitely. Oh,
It
definitely.
looks like when I get this game, I'm just gonna have a blast with it. It's Link's Awakening, it's an Link's Awakening like vibe. It's Diamond and Pearl. It's an old-fashioned Pokemon game. It's just gonna be fun. But
like we
for
know
those-
what to expect.
we know what to expect. And let's be honest, we know it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a good game. It's Diamond and Pearl, but all the issues with Diamond and Pearl are most likely gonna be fixed. Like
You
the
joke.
game being too slow. It runs on the freaking Switch. The Switch isn't the most powerful console in the world, but it ain't gonna run like the DS.
True.
Yeah.
So-
I do hope that there is just one thing. I don't know if they are going to do it or not. Because when we played Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, if you brought Pokemon from Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, you get this little digital certificate because the Pokemon are with you for. Yeah, I maybe they can do that as well for this one. Like, it's not much, but I think that they should do it. Also, the symbol for these games, it's the triangle of Sinjar Ruins mystery stage.
I wonder if we'll get any
I
Sinjo
like that.
stuff then. Like, will the Sinjo runes be in the game?
And
Yeah.
let's talk about the elephant in the room as well. Contests and the return of steals.
Contests, I can be Dawn, Anime Dawn, but like in the game.
Funny 'cause a
So
lot of
are-
Pokemon show
Alex,
up
are
in
you
the-
actually gonna be that guy who plays as the girl?
Maybe, I don't know. I have before. But what were you saying, Kurt?
But I mean, honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I have no care in the world for contests. I'm probably doing for the tutorial and never touch them again.
Contests are so fun. You can you
They're
can like
fun. I try to
contests.
do them while I play through them at least once or twice.
they're better in
Oh,
the anime than the games for sure.
There is one thing that maybe it's just something little that they will have to rework, because there is an NPC in the hotel Grand Lake, right? In that 7-star restaurant. There's an NPC that he says, "Oh, I work for Game Freak," but the NPC will have to have a new text, right?
I work for Ilka.
Yeah.
That'll be funny. Get like the Ilka
Yeah,
guys in the game.
I don't know if we are going to get leather stickers. So yeah, so how will the unknown have more focus on the prequel? Maybe there's that.
It would be cool for like a bunch of unknown stuff and Arc
Yeah,
Legends.
but I mean, like, let's be honest, guys. We've been holding it long enough. We know what people want to know about.
We're now gonna talk about Pokemon Cafe Remix for the next 3 hours.
Yeah, let's go.
No, we are going to talk about the fact that Anne in Masters already finally has the Reshiram.
Like he should have
Yeah,
from the
actually,
start.
I contacted them and yelled at them, told them, yeah, my rewrite end has Reshiram, so he should have Reshiram and Masters, and they were like, yeah, makes sense, man. You're so smart. And they put Reshiram and then Masters. 'Cause I'm just.
Of course, that there are things in like, there are always things in the website that they don't show in the trailer. I think that one big thing that they should have shown in the trailer is the fact that you get Manaphy as a mystery gift.
Oh yeah.
Why wasn't that in the trailer? It feels super odd. Like you would expect that oh, we are not making Ranger, but here's Manaphy anyways, and it's the Manaphy egg. It's not Manaphy as
That's cool at
you
least.
like you get the egg to hatch.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll
Okay,
add it
but
to my
guys,
team.
I think it's time we talk about Legends Arceus. And honestly, if I can summarize my thoughts in just one thing, it'd be this. Yep, that's all I need to say. I joined the survey. I joined the Survey Corps.
Yeah.
So
Well, Sasageo.
so I just want to say something quickly. Who's Silene? Cyrus's ancestor. Good stuff.
Shut
there.
up!
Alex. Ugh.
Nah, she seems like that character that like she's like your teacher who seems strict, but like deep down she really cares for you. She's like the Aizawa of Legends Arceus.
I think if there's gonna be any antagonist, it's gonna be either Commodore or Laventy. But we'll get to that when we get to that.
Yeah.
So Legends Arceus. What is everyone
You
think?
can die.
Well, we should let the guest, the DP Stan himself.
Let's
address
go.
this.
All right.
Go for
First and foremost, bro. The whole reveal, like it was great, the trailer, but the thing that really got me was the Hisuian forms and the evolutions. My God, that was awesome. Everyone's been talking, oh, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, Diamond Pearl remakes. I hope we get Sinnoh forms, and we kind of did, which is awesome, man. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, that was so cool. Like now, I'm even more excited.
It's
for
just
the
really
game.
sad because we know that in the future all these Pokemon are gonna go extinct.
Yeah, they are in the generation
Yeah.
limbo. So like Melton and Melmetal. They will do something like they are going to they were there, but then in the region of Gen 9, which honestly I think that because of the environment, Alaska makes sense. Like because Hokkaido, right? Which is basically Sinnoh. It was once Russian, like Alaska. So if they do an Alaska region in Gen 9, how are the Pokemon from the times of old that are not fossils are still thriving, and they are going to pull off a pitch talk like, oh, that's going to be super easy, barely an inconvenience.
I feel
Oh my
like
God. But
hold on.
Zach,
In Sword and Shield, they like in the Crown Tundra, they had all the fossil Pokemon just walking around. So these
Yeah.
Pokemon, they'll be in the next games. I think so.
Yeah,
Alright,
like
but,
it-
continue
the
with your
compatibility-
thoughts.
compatibility
Because
with
of
Fang,
the
Home.
two new species, we officially have 900 Pokemon now.
Actually, only 899 because Greninja doesn't exist. Sorry. The end.
Okay. Alright.
Shut your stupid ass up.
I don't know. I was going
So-
somewhere with that joke, and then I forgot what Pokemon I was gonna say. So we're going with Greninja. Anyway,
I was gonna say, but no,
yeah,
Zach, continue on your
Yeah,
thoughts.
continue on, man.
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to it because I mean the first trailer when we got it, like it just looked like the concept was mostly what they were showcasing. It was pretty cool, but like I like how this one gave us a bit more like there's actual characters. I was worried that it was gonna be like no civilizations aside from like the one starting town. It's just gonna be open wasteland. But like I like how there's like different like cities. Like I like the Jubilife village, like seeing like Jubilife City before in the olden days. That's so cool.
Yeah,
Like,
because it's the capital.
And the
of
Galaxy Expedition Team.
yeah.
we have because Hokkaido, it's the prefecture that inspired Sinnoh. Back in the day, Hokkaido was called Ezoshi, so that's why they are going with the changing of the name because Hisui means jade. So the jewel of life, wink wink nudge nudge. But it also means auspicious sun, so Arceus by themselves. We have Jubilife City, the capital of Hokkaido is Sapporo. That's basically the IRL place. It was the hometown of Satoru Iwata, so they are paying homage to the guy in some capacity. The map is weird, not to the point that it's because it's by the side, like how Owen is basically Kyushu on a 90-degree angle, but you see the map and there should be landmass here for the places to be in the future, and it's no landmass. then again, Reggie Gigas lives in this region, so he can wake up and move the continents if he pleases. So, there are people who have Dialga and Palkia outfits, like, spread around the region. So,
Yeah, the thing is, I feel like
that's going to be interesting.
all honesty, the game looks fantastic. It looks amazing. I like how they're expanding the combat system more after 20-something years.
I don't
I'm
like that
excited
because I
for,
don't
the
like
open world
change.
gameplay. Too bad. Change is good.
Yeah, like this is not a competitive game. Although they have trades, but it's like that was my
My only
weird, like,
complaint though
yeah, because like
is that
we
I
have
feel
trade,
like
the trades are going to be like in the trade in the post office, and I'm like,
It's probably for
That's-
like just evolutions and like version
yeah, like,
exclusives.
but
my
I,
only.
Oh
I
wait,
feel it
just
would
one
be,
just-
game.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
like, yeah, but I feel it would be more immersive. Like, oh, you go to a shrine, and the shrine is charged with electromagnetic waves, and
I'm
and
just
that's
there's one thing that I am very scared for about this game. Well, actually, two things. One, I think people are setting their expectations way too high, and two, I'm really hoping this game isn't just Breath of the Wild Pokemon. I don't want it to just
It
be.
is.
I don't want to feel like I'm playing Breath of the Wild when I play this game.
Well, you have crafting
just
of
need more
apricot
unique.
balls, so yeah, we have crafting because there's no markets, there's no centers. Like, you have a tent to rest. Also, the heavy ball now works different. It's not to capture, heavy Pokemon. It's to help you out if you are in the proximity of the Pokemon.
That's interesting. I didn't catch that.
So yeah, like they did the same with the quick and the fast ball. Like the fast ball was to capture escape Pokemon, then the quick ball was the same, and then in the remix of Johto, the fast ball was for Pokemon with a certain speed stat. Now we hide in the tall grass, like in Soviet Sinnoh.
Soviet Sinnoh, what?
Soviet Sinnoh.
In Soviet Sinnoh, you hide in the tall grass.
How do I
What's
click
next?
something on Twitch?
In regards of the time period, people need to understand that this is not feudal Japan. Feudal Japan.
Yeah,
is
exactly.
Like,
This
yeah,
is
like,
this is like
this-
1800s. This is
yeah,
Industrial
this is,
Revolution.
like, this is the end of the Meiji era, because feudal Japan is, the 5th to the 15th century. That's Nobunaga, like the end of
Nobunaga.
the end of the feudal Japan era. It was with Nobunaga. Like, that was the end of feudal Japan. If you want to see feudal Arceus, you are going to play Pokemon Conquest, which turns 10 next year. So I don't know what they're going to do.
Nothing.
Just,
The
like, I
answer is
just think
nothing.
that
Nothing.
I just think that, like, no, this is not feudal Japan. This
Yeah.
is freaking industrial. There's
Yeah.
Steam.
Yeah,
This is Industrial
you have-
Revolution.
you have Steam Pokeballs in the Galaxy Expedition team, which, well, the letters they spell get Galaxy Expedition team because they have to get Pokemon,
that doesn't-
right? So in Japanese it's still called Gingadan, so it's not the Galaxy team, it's Team Galactic. Like the Japanese name stays the same. They changed the names of the characters because Rei and Akari, they are called Teru and Sho in Japanese.
Wait.
Commander
really?
Kamado, Commander Kamado, he's named Kamado because of Rowan's Japanese name, Nana Kamado, but Kamado's Japanese name is Denma.
No, he's actually related to Tanjiro.
Wait, I thought Ray and Akari were the original names because, like, isn't Akari supposed to be referencing Hikari, right?
Yeah, but they did, they did Japanese names for the dub, which
So
like
weird.
It's kind of weird. Yeah. But in regards to the time frame, we see Wild Magneton. So magnets are from 1845. We see smoke bombs being used. That's from 1848, and Ezo changed the name to Hokkaido in 1869. So yeah, this is in the 1850s. Like, this is around the era where the Johto Towers
Industrial
burned.
Revolution.
Yeah, this is around the end where the Johto Towers got burned up.
Bro, I can't wait for them to make another.
Because like you have
Oh,
kerosene
guys, I
lamps.
can't wait for them to make a Pokemon game that takes place in the 1950s, and we have literally you working for the Axis powers. Yeah.
Because like you have kerosene lamps, you have roof tiles, you have books like in actual shelves. So yeah, this is not as old as it's portraying to be.
It's not that. Oh, this is the
Yeah.
thing though. It's 200 years before Diamond and Pearl, and there's like no civilizations. So how the
Yeah.
hell did they build Sinnoh so fast?
No, that's because the Japanese, even in real life, they're like they got the Industrial Revolution 1 century later.
Oh yeah, they
And
got it really
and,
late.
and they sped up the process in 10 years. Like what took England 100 years to do, it took Japan 10
It's
to do.
in like 10 years. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
They also got it much later
Yeah.
because the Industrial Revolution spread.
Mm-hmm. But now, I think we talk about the region, the mechanics.
So
Should we talk about?
I got
the
something to
forms?
say about the Hisui region first. So it's called Hisui, right? So
Yeah.
Hisui
Hisui.
sounds like Sui Ren,
Oh
which
no!
is
shut
Lana's
up,
Japanese
Alex.
name.
Shut
So
up,
if we
Alex.
see
Shut
if
up,
we see
Alex.
a Lana ancestor
No.
in this game, I think that would be pretty
No,
neat.
no. Thank you. If anything, we are going to see a male Cynthia.
Male Cynthia Pog.
But yeah, let's talk about
Alex, you're back.
let's talk about the forms. I think that we should talk about the
Yes.
forms.
Alex, why do you have to always bring up Lana?
Because I like Lana.
I don't
Okay.
give a shit.
Okay.
So Zach, what are your thoughts about
The sadness in his voice.
Like
oh my god.
the Isuian forms?
I love them all. Like it's so cool, bro. Like the first one, I like how they gave the tease with the Stantler evolution. What is it? Weird deer.
Yeah, weird ear.
Yeah.
It's so cool. I like how all of them they serve the purpose of like they're basically ride Pokemon. So there's Weird Deer for
Mhm.
like the
think
land, the
that the
Braviary
best
for
one,
the
though-
air, and then there's a Basculegion for the sea.
Basculegion
Oh my
is
God.
so cool.
Personally,
I-
my
I-
favorite.
I do like how they give forms and evolutions to Unova Pokemon, because that's the region after Sinnoh. So we see Unova Pokemon in the Sinnoh of old, and they give this treatment to Johto Pokemon like Stantler, to Weird Deer because Cyndaquil, Basculegion because of Oshawott. So I think we are going to see Alola.
Yo.
Like we're going to see
That's gonna be
instead of like because we see Rowlet, right? Instead of seeing Alola variants, we are seeing variants of Alola. Like the region that started now gets the treatment. I don't know what Pokemon from Alola could get something like that.
So I have an idea.
I will say this. People are asking, oh, what Hisui? We have Shinjo. Shinjo in Japanese is Shinto, like the actual religion of Shinto. So don't think too much about it. But in regards to Johto Pokemon, I will say this: given the lore and the region and the legends itself, I don't know if you guys have any Pokemon that you want to get the Hisuian form or evolution, but I think it's time that Dunsparce gets what he deserves.
Now, something I noticed when you were so you were saying that we'd probably get some Alola ones. So then I'm thinking, if you look at the ones that get these forms and evolutions, a lot of them are half of them are Pokemon with form differences already. The two Basculins, and then Braviary has its counterpart in Mandibuzz. So what if like we get a Hisuian form of like Oranguru, but then there's no Passimian? Because like I think with this game they're doing whatever they want. They're splitting up, they're splitting up the starter trios. They want Cyndaquil, they don't need Totodile. They're splitting up the Unova birds. They want Braviary, they don't need Mandibuzz. They're doing whatever they want. They're breaking up the trios, the duos, whatever. So I think like that's gonna be a trend with this game.
Yeah, but well, Stantler doesn't have a pair, but people associate Stantler with Girafarig because they are very similar.
And
to
even
one another.
Growlithe is a version exclusive of Vulpix in the original games, right?
Yeah, and Vulpix already got theirs. Even Ponyta got now, even though it doesn't evolve with the Firestone, but it was a fire Pokemon to begin with.
Mhm.
In regards to Hisui and Growlithe, if they become the stone guardian dog lion from the Chinese palace, I don't know. Like it gets the rock type. I don't know if we are going to see if it maintains rock type as an Arcanine, if it becomes a new species like Meowth becomes Berserker, which by the way I want a Hisuian Meowth, like a ground mountain lion or something in a way. Um, I don't know if we are going to get, the Arcanine becoming Dragon Rock.
Dragon Rock. That would be dope.
Yeah,
Dragon
yeah,
Rock.
because Dragon Rock, it's a combo that we don't have, and it's a combo that I feel it would be very fitting if we had a Galarian Druddigon, like a Gargoyle Pokemon.
Mm.
So
that would honestly be really sick.
yeah, yeah, but Basculegion's evolution method, like, they are putting Wishy-Washy school form into shame.
So Basculegion's whole thing is like it's the dead ones, but so far we've only
It's so dark.
So far we've only seen red form Basculegion. So do you think we'll get a blue form that's like instead of being ghost based, it's like it's fairy type or a psychic type?
Because because Basculian. I don't know, because Basculian, the thing that it changes, it's not just the forms, it's the abilities, because one has Rockhead, the other has Reckless. So like
Yeah,
it
I
could,
think this.
like it could happen.
Well, what
could
do you
happen.
guys? What are your guys' predictions for like the plot of Legends Arceus?
So one of the guys in the thing is gonna be evil, and they'll take all the data you gather and do it for bad stuff, and then the Cyrus waifu's gonna help you, and then you're gonna take him down, and then Arceus will be there.
I don't know, because like people are, oh, Silene is evil. No,
That's
like
so predictable.
Yeah,
No,
she's-
I think they want him.
she is-
Firelink is
She
an
is that
evil.
very
Because
I
strict
think the
teacher who
Rowan
cares for
Commodore,
you.
I think, is.
Yeah, because here's the
bad
thing, like we have the Gingadan, like they are still called Gingadan in Japanese. They just changing the dub to not be that obvious. If anything, Cyrus looks at his ancestors' work and wants to make Team Galactic in his own way. I don't expect, for the ancestor to be the bad person. I don't want for the twist of the good guy is the bad guy. I don't want for Kamado to get the Lusamine Rose treatment, because at this point the obvious is obvious and the twist is now more obvious. So the professor wants to collect data on Pokemon, Professor Levinton. I don't know if he wants for us to get Arceus and he's the bad guy. I don't feel that Professor would be the bad guy. Maybe he would. We don't know. He's most likely from Galar. So I feel like he could be an ancestor of either Hop or Leon, or maybe Buck and Flint, because it feels like they are brothers in a way. They're actually brothers, so maybe an ancestor of these two pairs of brothers. I don't feel that the game will have a villain per se. However, we do see Arceus is the title Pokemon, and we don't see Arceus in the cover. We see the lightning going from the sky into the tree, and we have the red, green, and blue warp from the actual Diamond and Pearl, because this is a prequel to the originals. So I don't know, like if you see the lore, like these Pokemon are not going to have abilities. Maybe you have to register the abilities, or because of the new combat style, it doesn't work. So this Arceus will not have multi-type. But I feel like there could be something, I see this game. It reminds me a lot of Princess Mononoke. So
Exactly.
humanity
Kind of.
is expanding super fast, and nature is fighting back to preserve itself. So it's basically Arceus sharing his power to specific Pokemon, and after the human defeats the specific Pokemon, Arceus gets that power back to create the plates. Like, how Lysander helped Halan, go battle and get Mega Evolution energy for me. Maybe that's what Arceus does. Like, he smites the wild bosses, and after you defeat the wild bosses, it's all part of God's plan. Because the first thing that you see, it's literally a lightning going into the giant honey tree. Like, that's a literal it's a literal visual of a burning bush. Of course, that Ark is not the Christian god, but the symbolism is kind of there.
No, they're
Like,
actually going to
I don't know
reveal
what
that
they're going to
Arceus
do. Like,
is the Christian
I'm
god.
not saying that Arceus will be the villain, but it's going to be an antagonistic force, like in movie 12. Like you see, you know,
I
you
just
see
had
the
the coolest
Yeah.
idea. So you mentioned,
Mm.
you
What
just
is it?
mentioned the Arceus movie. What if there's time travel in this? Either
No.
like,
Please no.
either like Cynthia comes back, or like you
No.
go forward.
No, stop. That's terrible.
no time travel in these kinds of games ruined. Like look at Hyrule Warriors.
I've never
No.
played that game.
It shows. Now the big elephant in the room. How will this affect the anime?
So
The
probably,
only way I can see it kind of working is like, let's say a time travel arc or just a straight up movie.
yeah, I'm thinking.
Yeah,
So since all the
I-
movies
I-
take place in the alternate universe, I feel like we could get
Yeah.
another alternate universe, which is just Ash, but it's 2 years ago, and he has the Hisuian Pikachu.
No. What they are going to do most likely is that Ash reunites with Verity and Sorrel because they are from Sinnoh, and they go to the past because it's 5 years after the I Choose You movie from 2017 to 2022. And we have Project Pochama, so Verity had a
Exactly.
Mhm.
So it's either a time travel arc, maybe Tokyo and Celebi are involved. Anime wise, movie wise, they can do, you know, whatever. So
Or they can do a thing where like say in the anime, like Ash and Go discover like a place where like all of these older Hisuian Pokemon live, like they've been living in present day, kind of like what they did with fossils and whatnot. Like I put this message in the server the other day, but like, you know how we got the hidden Pokemon hideaways in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl?
Yeah,
Like they
yeah.
could find the hideaway that has Hisuian forms.
Mhm.
That could be
Oh,
like a whole episode.
like an Olo Heart,
Mhm.
yeah.
That'd be a cool way to like show
Personally,
them
I
in the
think
present
that,
day.
Mm-hmm.
Go will
Personally,
probably
if they were
catch
doing it in
them
the
all.
anime, I think it'd be cool to go. I mean,
Like I said to you, it reminds me of, you know, the Relicanth in Oldale Town from
Yep,
second episode.
just like
of
that.
it. Yeah.
Like a hidden
Personally,
ruin.
I-
Holy shit, Hisuian forms. What are these? And they discover it, or
holy
Professor Oak
crap!
probably
I
knows
mean,
about
honestly,
them because he lived throughout
honestly,
these times.
I'd probably want be funny, but I personally think that the best way to go about it in like the anime would probably just be to have like them travel to the past.
Oh, most definitely.
Just be really cool.
Because you have characters to meet, like they can just do something in regards of, oh, Ash, the master class is in 1 week, and then Ash and Go travel to the past for 20 episodes, and yeah, they return to the
Hey,
present.
that's a lot
day.
of episodes.
Ash comes back with all the Hisuian forms. Look at my deer.
Nah, that will be Go. Like
Go catch them
Go
all,
is
brings
going-
them to present day.
No, Go is going to evolve his Stantler. Like, come on.
Better get on catch that
and, like,
basculin.
the whole premise of the game, it's very Go-ish. Like,
Yeah.
create the Pokédex.
Control
Yeah,
Pokemon.
yeah. It will help Go as a character. However, I don't know, because the anime, Galar, man, poor Galar.
Galar got done dirty, bro. Sinnoh's getting more spotlight than Galar in its
Yeah, like-
anime.
Oh
I
my
know
God.
that Journey is not the Sword and Shield series because they might want to go into Gen 9 territory, but dude, you cannot deny that Journeys is basically, you know, it's Diamond and Pearl 2.
Hey, I ain't complaining, bro.
I am. But yeah,
Yeah, but-
Journeys. I feel like I say this all the time, but it has potential.
The strength style and the agile style, I think that it's safe to assume that because of the scrolls in the menu, like those are going to help, you know, the Cubfus of Galar to evolve into their forms, the single and rapid strikes. If we see a Yusuyan Urshifu, just saying, like, can you imagine like Tsurugi and Asahi in Project Mew? They get, you know, the 2 Urshifu, and then Go gets a Cubfu and goes to the past and evolves Cubfu into the.
I do
Mixed
hope they
style of
bring. I really hope they tie Urshifu into this because the strong style and agile style, it literally is like the same exact thing as the Urshifu forms.
Yeah, like.
Yeah,
Go
but
get-
it's really
And
cool.
especially with the battle
like-
styles in the TCG,
I
same
can
thing.
yeah, I can.
Yeah,
I
but
can,
it's like so cool.
like I
Yeah.
can see Go getting a mixed strike style, Urshifu maybe one that cannot Gigantamax. Because in the in the TCG we are going to get the fusion arts set, and that's focused on Calyrex and other psychic types, and body and mind as one. A fighting psychic Urshifu. I think that would be very neat to see. But yeah, like
Yeah.
Pokemon attacking you, and you do the dodge rolls and whatever, like, and the rides, like, uh, yeah, this game is being very promising, and you get certain kimonos if you buy the game early, like they always do. Buy the game early and you get something. I think that's the delivery of the trailer. It's what made the Pokemon shine more, because you see this Pokemon and this and that and this and that, and then you see the weird deer, like, what? And then we see the weird deer in the top of a snowy mountain, and then 1 minute later you jump from that same snowy mountain, and then Braviary just
That was
Oh my-
awesome.
I
That
saw-
was, that was my
love
favorite.
I saw
That part was my
Braviary and I
favorite
audibly was
too.
just like, "The hell is
I
that?"
will say this, like, the trailer delivered, like the execution of the trailer, like, I didn't felt the 28 minutes of the presents, like,
Yeah, they
That
flew
was a good
by,
eye.
bro.
Mhm.
It flew by.
yeah.
And that Braviary shot was just so cool. You hear the crying and they reveal the form.
Yeah.
That's such a
Yeah,
cool way to reveal a form.
I should have
bro.
recorded my
And we can
reaction.
yeah,
The
because,
coolest thing though is that we get to
yeah,
fly
yeah.
across the world, which is awesome.
Yeah, because because it's based on a star, on a stellar eagle, and the definite, like, the name of the Pokemon, like, in the decks, it's called the Battle Cry Pokemon. Like,
That's dope.
bro, the Battle Cry Pokemon, like, that's just amazing. But yeah,
Well, I mean, I feel like we've pretty much talked about everything.
We haven't done the 3
Plus
hours
all
of
that.
cafe mix yet.
I'm going to kill you.
Oh, in the map, if you see the Hisui map, you kind of see a red Gyarados in the horizon, so they are doing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Pog.
We see the Solacian ruins in so we are going to get unknown. In the remake map, we don't see the odd keystone for Spirit Tomb, which is weird.
Oh, so do you guys realize we can die in this game?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to Nuzlocke as myself. Yo, Pokemon Legends Arceus Nuzlocke. Like, you just play as yourself.
Except
Oh,
the
I
guy
will
you
say
die.
I will say this because of Hisuian evolutions. I was talking about Dunsparce. I think that Sudowoodo and Jinx need something.
Mhm.
You die in the game, you die in real life. Sorry.
Because we got Galarian we got Mr. Rhyme. So I
Larry
think
and Misty.
yeah, like, we got Mr. Rhyme, so I think Sudowoodo needs something, and we got Electivire and Magmortar, so I feel that Jinx needs something too.
Jinx
I don't know
Jinx
how they
deserved an
would
evolution in Gen
design
4, and we're back to Gen 4, so
Yeah. Also, in the games, like, you in the remakes, going back to the remakes, you actually, you get stuck in the Great Marsh Mud and in the snow to Snow Point, so there's the fateful part, I guess.
Mhm.
But yeah, the game, is just amazing. I think that we got what we wanted and more. Because the whole thing of Sinnohan forms, right? The thing with Sinnohan forms, like, we were just spitballing that, like, imagine this and that, and they actually did it. Like,
Mhm.
okay, so we need to manifest more stuff for you to deliver, Game Freak. If we get a Hisuian Arcanine or a branch evolution of Growlithe, I want to see an ancestor of Marley, because
Yeah.
Marley is the speed stat trainer, and we had the agile style, and maybe an ancestor of Riley because of the strength style, because Riley is the attack stat trainer, and we cannot go, at least in the main game, to the Iron Island, but we see Lucario in the game, so we are going to see maybe Lucario and Aura Guardians thrive in the Sinnoh
Ooh,
Vault,
that'd be cool.
like in the actual wild.
That'd be really awesome. I mean, yeah, I think we talked a lot about Legends Arceus.
So when are we getting
This game
Legends
is-
Palpitoad?
What? Well, I mean, Legends Kyurem,
But
please.
Legends
That'd be
Palpitoad,
awesome.
you can meet Clay's
Legend,
ancestor.
the original dragon.
Yeah, Legends original dragon. and
That's
Poke-
Kyurem. Kyurem is the original dragon's name.
No, it's not.
no,
Yes,
Xano,
it
you're
is.
not a
Michelle
black and
is
white
the
fan.
host of
Shut up.
The original dragon.
yeah,
When are we
like-
getting? Yo, when are we getting Legends Pokemon
Hold
Z,
up.
bro?
Legend of the
Bro,
Fallen.
it's
Go to
Pokemon-
chat.
Please.
Pokemon Legends Zygarde, but it's just Pokemon
Guys,
Z.
in the chat, Legend of
Yeah.
the Fallen brought up a good point. What if we see Sir Aaron? In Legends
No.
Arceus? No.
It's no.
Sir Aaron is not from this time or region. So,
Sorry,
Yeah,
Legend of the
of course, he's
Fallen.
an anime character.
yeah.
We could see what's his name, Riley, or an ancestor of Riley.
Yeah, and
bro.
yeah, that's what I was saying.
What about a look? Oh god, guys, what about a Looker ancestor?
He helps you defeat the villain. He makes
No,
the
it's the
first
original Looker.
lunchbox.
It's actually Looker. He's a faller, and he got sent back in time, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
time travel. I was telling you guys.
Because like we always see Looker in a game from every generation. Like he hasn't show up in Gen 8, so Looker should show up in the remakes. And if they bring back Looker, I don't know if they will bring back, Kairon, the galactic scientist, which by the way, in the anime, Kairon was not arrested.
Just like
So,
Dr. Young from Mastermind and Mirage Pokemon.
Oh my god!
Why?
Alex.
You know what? That's
So
we're
if-
ending off this section. No,
so-
Alex isn't
Yeah,
allowed to speak
if
anymore.
we get to see Kairon in the winter special or something, the geography of Isui, like, it's super weird. I'm just going to blame it on Regigigas and Etran until it's solved. like when in doubt, blame the Earth Core Pokemon and the Pokemon that separates continents. But yeah, this damn games and episode, it was really something.
What a great week.
It really was.
Yeah, honestly.
Sinnoh fans
Yeah.
are
I haven't
watching.
watched Pokemon this week.
Yes, Sinnoh stands out.
He is.
Round of applause for
Very.
Sinnoh.
Look, I'm not even a big
They-
Sinnoh
they-
fan, and
they-
I'm winning. Okay, this is awesome.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think we're gonna call it off. now.
We're gonna
Good.
raid
Or-
someone if you guys are all ready.
KG's
KG still going?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go raid
Yeah.
Kevin, KG Prestige. If you liked us talking about the episode, you will love him talking about the episode. So
Even though it's not happening till Monday.
go check
Yeah.
him out. And thanks for watching. I might be streaming on Sunday, right, Sano?
If we don't lose power.
Hopefully, because there's that storm coming.
Yeah. Make sure to.
But
Check out
yeah,
Twitch,
we're gonna go raid him.
Media.
So yeah, subscribe.
Yeah.
Check our Twitters out.
You guys,
And-
Zach, thanks for coming on today. It was great to have you.
Thank Zach. It was amazing.
No problem. Thanks for having me,
All right.
guys.
See you guys later. I think I clicked the raid
Peace.
button.
Bye.
All right.